At a very young age, I discovered the wonderful world of animation. I would spend hours in my room creating clay and stop-motion animations using either Play-Doh or Legos. When I was 14, I began exploring 2 and 3-dimensional animation using programs like Flash and 3D Studio Max. Up until I joined the Army at 18, I would spend hours animating with Legos. While in the Army, I lost touch with my love of animation, and it took me several years to start again. While attending Brookhaven College for my associate's degree in graphic design, I was fortunate enough to take a basic 3D rendering and animation class. This ignited a spark that had long since died out. Armed with a student version of Autodesk Maya, I began making animations, as you see here in the video. My passion for art also started at a young age. My grandfather taught me to paint using oils when I was 8. This became a playful activity for me throughout the years as well. Creating has always been a passion of mine, and I'm overjoyed to think that I will be able to turn something I love so much into a career. One of the things that I enjoy the most is striving to add as much detail to my virtual stories as possible. As you see here in the short called Longing, I added as much detail to the world that I could. From the Big Ben style alarm clock, to the trunk at the foot of the bed, to the toys and books filling the shelves. This was probably the most enjoyable part of making this film. Just modeling things and trying to make them as true to life as possible and learning more about what makes things tick is the most fun part of animation for me. As you see here in the car chase video, the motorcycle is not just a shell, but has a motor as well. I started from the engine and built the bike around it, adding as much detail as possible. The piston housings and carburetors on the bike are modeled after actual bike engine. I recently started a project in which a large house needed to be filled with actual objects, so rather than making simple and standard decorations and furniture, I made a light that actually comes on when the refrigerator is opened, a chair that actually reclines, and even a drafting table that the main desk angle can be adjusted and the height of all the pieces move just like they do in real space. These are the sort of things I took from those original hours playing with Legos that not only help me to be a better designer, but to have fun and love what I'm doing. When I began playing with Legos as a child, I started out making the predetermined models and kits. I would follow the directions and make sure every piece was in its space. However, after a short time, I needed something more from the toys, so I began designing my own creations. I would take apart and build and rebuild bigger and better creations, striving to improve upon my own designs. This is the quality that has influenced all of my work as an adult. I enjoy always trying to take another step forward and push the limits of my skills. I don't always succeed, but I never give up, and will always try to create something that is better than the last. I feel that everything can be improved upon, and the fun in life for me is pushing myself past the limits. When you truly love what you do and have fun doing it, there is really no limitation to how far you can go, as long as you're willing to imagine and dream.